Welcome to the Friday edition of Juan's World. And contrary to what I had said on Tuesday that I would do something philosophical or theological or whatever today, I'm in fact going to do some more cooking. And this is because just as I was finishing up my Tuesday video, my doorbell rang, and doesn't happen very often. And pretty much always when it does, it's the stuff with something or other, and quite often it's a gift. And it was on Tuesday, a gift of mangoes. We have several mango trees in the yard of the apartment building, and this is mango season. You can see here a ripe mango tree, or well, they're not ripe, they're green. and the ones I was given were green. I was given 3 mangoes, and very rock hard, but ready to be picked, I guess. And so I put them out in the sun, and they ripened. And when they were ripe, I decided to make mango chutney, which is today's recipe. So let's get into that. Well, you can see here what you need to do to get the mango flesh off the mango. It's very, very difficult because the stone of the mango is just like clinging on to the flesh with a vengeance. So you've got 2 choices. What a lot of people do is they peel the mango and then they cut around the stone. Or you do what I did here, which is essentially to cut into quarters and then either peel the quarter off the stone and then scoop the flesh out of the skin. Or if it's a particularly ripe mango, which several of them were, you can peel back the skin and then cut away the flesh. So I did that, and then what I did was I chopped up the flesh in fairly chunky pieces, but fine enough. Now some people will say in making mango chutney that you should process the flesh, which I think is going a little too far. Then you're going to get a mushy mango chutney, and I prefer one that's got some chunks and bite to it. So I chopped up all the flesh of the 3 mangoes, and in my medium pot I had placed half a cup of white vinegar, rice vinegar in this case. You have to be careful because the vinegar is necessary in order to provide the sourness, but you don't necessarily want the flavor of the vinegar. So if you use a malt vinegar or an apple cider vinegar, you're going to end up with a taste that you might not want. But the white rice vinegar seems to be okay as far as I'm concerned. So half a cup of rice vinegar, 1 cup of brown sugar, some kind of relatively unprocessed sugar. Put them in a pot and bring to a boil and dissolve the sugar in the vinegar. Then add your chopped up mango and whatever else you want. And this is cook's choice. I usually put in a chopped shallot, as I did here, some red peppers, get a little heat in there, and then some spices. And again, cook's choice. I have a tendency to go with garam masala, which is a blend of spices from India. Coriander, cardamom, cloves, fresh ginger, chopped up in relatively small mince, allspice, and simmer. So you simmer for about an hour and then pack into jars. So there's mango chutney, and it's delightful. And so having made it, I then had to make a curry because I really wanted to have the chutneys pretty much straight away. The thing is, it will keep for many months and it will mature. You can leave it out. It doesn't need to be in the refrigerator, although I tend to in the hottest weather here in Phnom Penh. But I made a duck vindaloo. Duck vindaloo is a classic dish. Vindaloos come from the Goanese coast of India in the western side of the subcontinent, and was colonized for a long time by the Portuguese, and they're very famous for their fiery hot curries. So I made a duck vindaloo, and I'm not going to go into the whole detail. I'll just show you a few odds and ends. It was a duck breast that I had knocking around, and lots of spices into the sauce. And I also made a dal. That's a legume dish made with lentils or some kind of beans. In this case, it's the interior shucked portion of mung beans cooked with limes. I like it kind of a little bit sour. And I also added to the dal deep fried onion, which I won't go into detail, but I have a wok that I usually have more or less full of cooking oil, which I can heat up, and then I can deep fry the onions, and they become nice and brown and crispy, and then put them on top of the dal with the duck. I didn't actually have any rice when I made this because it was going to be too much food, because I had a chapati already. And there's the plate with the mango chutney as the prized possession, along with the vindaloo. So there's mango chutney. I'm thinking that by Tuesday I might be off cooking, but who knows. But anyway, I hope you have a good weekend. I hope that you will tell your friends about my videos. I hope you will like them and subscribe, and I will see you on Tuesday.